Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a question and answers video, and I asked you guys questions on my Instagram account since obviously this YouTube channel is new and I don't have a ton of subscribers. I figured I would see what my Instagram followers wanted me to answer. So I wrote them all down on an insomnia cookie box since I'm filming with my phone right now, and I'm just gonna run through them. I think there's a good mix of more work related things and then just more general questions about me. So the first one is, have you ever had a crush on a co-star? And I have filmed with previous partners, and then I've also filmed with just other creators that I'm friends with. Usually I am friends with any creator that I film with, whether we just become friends as we are like filming and doing work together, or we've talked before and we're already sort of acquaintances. Have I had a crush on a co-star? Other than someone who has been like a partner, I don't know if I have. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've really had a crush per se. I obviously have enjoyed filming with everyone and I am friends with them, but I guess I see it as more of like a friendly relationship versus say relationship. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but you know what I mean. But there are some creators that I do have crushes on that I would love to meet and hang out with, but no one that I've worked with so far. The next question, do you enjoy filming or is it more of a job? Like I kind of touched on in my get to know you video, I see this as more of a hobby than anything. That's kind of how it started out as. It was only within the past couple months that I quit my full-time job to do this full-time, just because it came to be too much, balancing two full-time jobs pretty much. So yeah, I'm really lucky that this can be my main source of income, but I still view it as a hobby and something that I really enjoy doing. Favorite movie or TV show? I historically have not been a huge movie girly. Recently I've been getting more turned on to movies though, especially horror movies, which is so unlike me because that is historically my least favorite genre. There's still cookies in this, if you heard that. But I've been watching a lot of horror movies lately, and one of my favorites that I watched recently is the movie X. It's in a whole, I don't know if you would call it series or what you would call it, but there's Maxine, which was a sequel to it, and then Pearl, which was a prequel to it. And I watched all three of those movies. I think X is the best in my opinion, but I did enjoy Maxine and Pearl. I think I would say X, then Pearl, then Maxine. I thought Pearl was better than Maxine, and I'm probably going to watch Pearl again tonight actually. And then favorite TV show. I do love TV shows. My favorite one of all time is Sons of Anarchy. I just love the like drama and storyline, and it makes you like think a lot. Like I've had to watch the show multiple times just to understand every little detail of what's going on, and the main character is really sexy, so that's always a plus. And then probably second to that would be Breaking Bad. It's another, I feel like, similar show where the storyline is very complicated and you don't really know what's gonna happen, so I like that too. Favorite snack? This is such a hard question, and people are always asking, what's your favorite food? What kind of food do you like? And it really varies depending on my mood, depending on the day. because I can get in these ruts of like, I'm obsessed with the same food for weeks and then I'm so turned off by it. That happened with poke bowls. When I first moved into my old place, I was ordering poke bowls like almost every day or every other day. And then one day it just hit me that like they were disgusting. Like just something about the texture, the taste was so turned off for me, and I haven't really been turned back on to them. But I'm trying to think of what my favorite snack would be right now, or maybe of like a snack that I've liked for a long time. This might be weird, but popcorn, and specifically movie theater popcorn, like that buttery, salty crunch. I've always loved popcorn. And my favorite is obviously the movie theater popcorn. Just the other week, I went to the movie theater just to get popcorn to take home and then watch a movie. That's actually before I watched Maxine at home. I got popcorn from the movie theater and then came home and watched a movie. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about that, I might do that again tonight. It's very clutch, and that was my first time doing it. I have DoorDashed or Uber Eats popcorn from the movie theater before, but I've never gone in just to get it. And the workers were like, no, this happens all the time. Like, this is a regular occurrence. So definitely do that if you like movie theater popcorn. Next question. What would be your death row meal? Again, it's such a hard one. Like, I think I would just be, I think I would be so anxious if I was about to be on death row. I don't even know if I could eat. I would be having a panic attack. Like, that would freak me out so much. So I don't even know. What would I order? See, if I was in prison and I was like eating the grossest prison food, I feel like I would just want like a McDonald's burger. Like, I would just want a nice quarter pounder from McDonald's with some fries and a shake, something like that, like very like satiating. Because I would say like sushi or something, which obviously would be great, but I feel like fast food would really hit, especially not having it for a long time. That or Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A nuggets with a frosted lemonade and the waffle fries would also hit very hard in prison, of all places. The next question is a dream job. I think that if I didn't do this, jobs that sounded very interesting to me, that would be kind of like, I don't know if I'd realistically do them, but are things that sound interesting and would possibly be something I want to do, is to be a lawyer. I love like any kind of like true crime stuff, TV shows, or just true crime podcasts or videos on YouTube. So I just find that like really interesting, and I find everything that goes into like trials and the different laws and that kind of stuff really interesting. So I think that would be cool. I also think that psychology is really interesting. Just understanding like how the mind works and why different people do different things is cool. And that's kind of why I like horror movies lately, is because I've gotten into more of like the psychological thrillers of like what motivates people to do the things that they do. But maybe like forensic psychologist, so like combining that with crime, kind of like a Criminal Minds type of thing. I think that would be really cool. Next question is, do you ever keep going after the cameras stop? So kind of like I mentioned in my first question, if it's somebody who like I have a relationship with, like a partner, then yeah, a lot of times it'll be like foreplay. For for us actually doing something, like not all the time, but sometimes it is. With co-stars, not like co-stars as in like other creators, not really. It tends to be more of like a professional environment. Like we're trying to make sure the camera looks good, make sure that the lighting's right, make sure we're saying all the right things, like that kind of stuff. So usually once it's done, we don't really keep going or anything. Although, I mean, I've definitely like eaten the rest of the food off camera if I'm doing like something like that. But I guess it just depends. And then the last question that I'm going to answer is the best and the least favorite part of my job. So as like a spicy content creator. And oh, this is hard when I'm on the spot trying to like think of something. The best part is, I guess, getting to be my own boss, getting to make my own schedule, working from home, getting to be creative, and basically like I get to play around in front of the camera all day and just shitpost on social media. So it's pretty easy in the way of like it's something I enjoy doing. So I think that's the best part. Also meeting like new friends and other creators through it has been great. Being able to connect with partners over a shared interest. Not sure how much I could say on YouTube, but shared NK, if you know. But getting to connect with partners over that as well. It's just been amazing. Like I've been able to join a community of like-minded people, and it's really cool to be a part of that. Least favorite is probably dealing with some customers. A lot of being on only pans is talking to different customers, which can be good sometimes, but I feel like after you've been doing it for a while, you get kind of jaded. And I do think that a lot of people don't really view me or creators as like an actual person. It's just more a sounding board for whatever they're thinking. So sometimes they just say the craziest things or expect a lot of attention from you, not realizing that like there's hundreds of other people I have to talk to. Like they just want to talk for free a lot of the time, and it's like, okay, I need to work my job. Like I can't talk for free all the time. So I'd say that's the most annoying part, but that's the good thing about having other creator friends is we can kind of joke about different interactions we've had and kind of make it more lighthearted, just like you do with like your coworkers at work. So yeah, I overall love my job. I love being able to create silly little videos that people enjoy, and doing this YouTube stuff is really fun as well. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.